Hi guys, my name is Ekenedli School and this is the Ekenedli School channel. Everything tech and lifestyle. Subscribe, share and like. So today we are going to be talking about a very important topic and it is something that a lot of people want to get to understand. So today's topic is going to be top 5 programming languages to learn. Top 5 programming languages to learn. All right. So make sure you go through this video so that you understand about each of the different programming languages. So we're going to also be talking about the companies that need the developers that know about these programming languages and the amount of money in dollars that they make per year. All right, so let's dive right into it. So I'll be starting from the list to the top. So from the fifth, fourth, third, second, and then the first programming language. Good. So here we are, the R language. So R developers are common nowadays, but not too common. This language just came when this language just came about a year or two ago, and many people do not really know about the R language. So the R language is used by Facebook, Google, and Uber. So a lot of people do not know. When I was in the university, a lot of people never knew anything about this programming language, and nobody even a lot of people still do not know anything about this programming language. But it is uh, number 5 on my list because during my research on the top 5 programming languages that are currently used today, I saw it on fifth, I saw it on seventh, I saw it on sixth. So it had to come up in my list as one of the top 5 programming language. Something I think you should learn. So, how much does a developer earn? An R developer earn? So we have annual salary of $277,000. It is a lot of money. You have been able to buy cars with this money. So $277,000. Something I think everybody should actually look into, including myself. All right. So our number 2 on the list. What is the number 2 on the list? Our number 2 on the list is the Java language. Now, Java is called or popularly known as the mother of languages. Java has been here for a very long time, since 2012. I've been hearing about Java when I was in the university. So Java has been a very popular language, and it's ranked in my number 4 because lately Java has been dropping. Other languages has been taking precedence over Java. So Java has been dropping. Sometimes I'll see it in 4, sometimes I'll see it in 6, sometimes 8. And a lot of people actually still make use of Java, and it still has that weight, that energy, that fear in it. Oh, you're a Java developer, you must be really good. So Java is still one of the uh, top 5 languages I think you should learn. And the average salary for a Java developer is in the United States is 96,000 or let's say $97,000. Let's say approximately $97,000. So that is also a huge sum of money. Okay. Now, for most of those people who are already good at what they do, and for the few percent of Java developers who are going to earn a lot, they will earn around 108 or 109 or $200,000 in a year. Now that is a lot of money. So who and who uses Java? So Java is used by Adobe, Amazon, and Flipkart. So Java is a very important language. It's almost everything and anything can be built by Java. 99% sure anything can be built using the Java language. All right, that is the number four. Coming up on number four, Java. So coming up at number three, coming up at number three, we have the C or the C sharp, the C plus plus programming language, excuse me, the C or the C plus plus programming language. Now, this is used by Microsoft, it is used by Adobe, it is used by Oracle, most of the big boys out there. So C is a very important language. So anybody who wants to go into this is something I will definitely go into in the close future in 2022. So those of you who want to go into this, I recommend this being one of the best programming languages that you should go because they are needed. C or C++ developers are needed and are actually paid quite a lot. All right. So, what is the pay of these guys? These guys earn about 89 or $90, $90,000 per year, and it is huge. Trust me, it is huge money. So those of you who are trying to go into programming, I need you to look at this language. It is something I feel you should learn. You should try as much as possible to understand what the C language is and can do. Okay, let's go right up into the next one. So coming up at number two, we have none other but the big snake. None other but the big snake. So I'm talking about the Python programming language. So the Python programming language has been here for about 5 to 6 years, and there have been a very good it has been a very good language that a lot of people use, a very very good language a lot of people use. So with the Python programming language, big boys like Google, Microsoft, and so on and so forth are making use of this language. What the most important thing about you knowing about this language is that it is used for data. A lot of people make use of it for data, for AI, for automation, and so on and so forth. So you should be able to understand or know where your strengths lie or what you want to do in the close future. So the Python programming language is a language that I think you should go into. It's definitely something that we're going to also in the close future. So, how much do the Python programmers earn? So, we're talking about $119,000 per year, 119 to $125,000 in a year, and that is a lot of money. Trust me, that is a lot of money. So, those of you who want to go into programming, consider going or learning the Python language and becoming a Python developer. It's not that hard to learn. You can actually go through it as long as you have the interest in doing it. Now, drum rolls, please. Here comes our number one. The number one in my list. Now, you should all know that this is actually my personal list. It's grouped according to what I would like to learn in the coming year. So this number one is actually my own language. I am a JavaScript developer, and that is why this is on top, and not just why this is on top. JavaScript is popular right now. In most websites, you will see JavaScript as number one, as ranking as number one on the list. So JavaScript is a very, very important language, not just because I'm a JavaScript developer, but it's a very important language, and it's something that I think anybody can easily go into. Although it is not so much of a very easy language like that, but it is something I believe that anybody who has the interest in learning can go into. So JavaScript, companies that use JavaScript are Facebook, Google, Microsoft, and Uber. There are so much more that make use of JavaScript, but these are some of the big boys that actually make use of JavaScript. So I am a JavaScript developer. I would love if you join me in becoming JavaScript ninjas and or soldiers and help to fight the programming battle using JavaScript. So these are my top programming languages. The R language, that's coming up on number five. Number four, the Java language. Coming up on number three, the C and the C++ language. Coming up on number two, the Python programming language. And coming up at number one, my very own, the JavaScript language. Now, for those who do not know, the average salary or the salary for a JavaScript developer is around 83 to $85,000 in a year. But the big boys actually earn far more than that, from 109 to $115,000 in a year, and that is a lot, a whole lot of money. So those of you who are going into the programming world and trying to learn a programming language, I just gave you the different programming languages that you should go into. You should start looking for videos now and start clicking on them. I know I have videos on JavaScript on this YouTube channel right here because I am a JavaScript developer, so you can check them out. But for the other ones, just click how to learn Python, how to become a C developer, how to learn Java, how to learn the R language. And I promise I would be joining you soon on these other four because they are some of the languages that I would also want to learn in the near future. So let us go through that once more again. We have the R language ranking up at number five. We have the Java language keeping itself balanced at number four. We have the C language putting itself firmly and rooting itself down on the soil of number three. Then we have the big biter, the Python language, spreading its whole fangs at the number two spot. And my personal favorite, the JavaScript Lord, ranking at number one. Thank you very much for watching this video. I appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. No, seriously, don't forget to subscribe. All right. Have a beautiful day ahead.